Hey guys, welcome back to BL InfoTech. Today in this video we will see collection types concept. In this video we will see brief introduction about the collection types. In further videos we will see more in-depth concepts of collection types. So let's get started. In collection types we have four types: list, tuple, set, dictionary. First we will see list. We can create the list by using this symbol, and values can be duplicated, repeated. This is index based, so it is mutable. We can add, remove, replace, insert values to the list. Now we will see one example. X equal to, this is the list. We are assigning this list to X variable, and after that we are printing X. And print length of X. If you want to count how many elements are there in the list, then we use length function. So length of X. Now we will get 3 as the value. Now to access each element in the list, we use X index 1. This is index base, so we use to represent each element in the list, we use in this format: X of 1, X of 2, X of 3, like that. This is the output we are getting. We will see practically later in further videos. Now we will see just the concept. So this is the output. We are printing X, just we are getting simply list, and after that length of X. So how many elements are present in X? 3. So we are getting 3. Now X of 1, index will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, like that. So X of 1 means the value which is present at the index 1 we are getting. So X of 1 means 0, 1. So we are getting 25 as the output. I hope everyone clear with this list concept. Now we will move to tuple concept. We have so many functions. We have so much to do with this list. We will see that everything in the further videos. Now we will see tuple concept. Tuple can be created by using this parenthesis symbol. Values can be repeated, and this is also index based, but it is immutable. We cannot do add, remove, replace, insert operations. So it is immutable. Now we will see these examples. X equal to, this is the tuple. So 14, 12, 34, 56, these are the elements of the tuple. In this way we need to create the tuple. After that print X means we are printing the tuple. Now we will see how to access elements in the tuple. Tuple is also index based. So we use index to access elements in the tuple. For example, print X of 2. So we are accessing the element at the index 2 by using this statement. So X of 2 means always index starts from 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3, like that. So this is the tuple 0, 1, 2. So at the index of 2 we have 34 value. So it will print 34 as the output. Now if we want to add elements in the tuple, we need to convert tuple into list, because tuple is immutable. We cannot add, remove, replace elements in the tuple. So if you want to add, insert, remove elements in the tuple, first we need to convert tuple to list. So we are converting here tuple to list. So we are using X equal to list of X. Here X is tuple, so we are converting to list. So list of X. So X is converted to list now. Now we can append 30. Appending means adding elements to the list. So we are appending 30 to X. Now X is list now, that's why we are appending. List is mutable. We can add, remove elements to the list. So we are appending 30 to the list. And after that, we are converting list to tuple again. And later on, we are printing the tuple. This line of code is used to convert list to tuple again. And later on, we are printing. Now we will see this example. Now we have taken tuple equal to X variable. Now we are printing X. So we are getting tuple 14, 12, 34, 56. And later on we are accessing element in the tuple at the index 2. So we are getting 34. And now we are appending 30 to this list. First we need to convert tuple to list. Then we are adding that 30 to the list, and we are converting again list to tuple, and later on we are printing X. So we are appended 30. So we are getting 30 in the tuple. This is the concept of tuple. Now we will move on to set concept. Set is unordered collection. It is non-index based. Values must be unique. Now we will see this example. X equal to, and this is the symbol to create set. X equal to 14, 25, 36, 47, 58. This is the set. And we are assigning this set to X variable. And we are printing X means set. We are printing this set. And after that X dot add. We are adding 50 to this set. And we can print X. Now X dot remove 25. We can add, remove values from the set. So X dot remove. This is the remove function. We are removing this element 25, and after that we are removing 10. After removing elements, we are printing the value X. Now we will execute this program. So copy this and open new notepad and paste this code and click on file, click on save as. Set.py. We need to save the Python file with the extension .py. So file name .py. Now click on save. Yeah, file is saved. Now we need to execute this program by using command prompt. So cmd, enter, cd space desktop, enter, dictionary, enter. This is the file name we just save. So file name .py. Now we are getting error, right? We will see what is the error. Here we don't have 10 value, so it is printing error. Now click on save again. Now again execute py. See, we are getting this output. I will explain this output to you. Paste here. See, this line of code is used to create a set of elements 14, 25, 36, 47, 58, and later on we are printing this X, and later on we are adding 50. So X dot add 50, and we are printing 50, and we are printing that X set. So first line of code is used to create a set, and after that we are printing X. So we are printing X. Now we are adding 50 and we are printing again. So 50 is added, and we are removing 25 and we are removing 14. And later on we are printing X again. So here you can see 25 is removed, 14 is removed, and it is printing the remaining elements in the set. Already we have seen if we give the element which is not present in the set, we are getting the error. So we need to give elements which are present in the set. This is the example for set. Now we will see the concept of dictionary. Close this. Now we will see the concept of dictionary. Dictionary is used to, dictionary can be created by using this symbol. This is 2D collection. It has key value pairs. Key should be unique. Value can be duplicated. So key plus value equal to item. We will call one item equal to one key, one value equal to item. We can add, remove items. We can change values associated with key. Now we will see this example. Copy this and paste here and click on file, click on save as. Now dict.py, enter. File is saved. Now we need to open command prompt to execute this code. Now we need to give path dictionary. Now file name.py, enter. See, we are getting the output like this. Now I will explain the code. This is the output. This is the dictionary we just now created. Here 101 colon Vivek, 102 colon Manish. Here 101 is the key and Vivek is the value. Again, here 102 is key, Manish is value. So, dictionary is key value pair. And 101 Vivek. This we will call as one item. And this we will call as second item. Means combination of one key and one value we will call one item. And this is one item. And later on we are printing X. So we are getting this output dictionary of all values, key and values. So this is the brief introduction of collection types, list, tuple, set, dictionary. In further videos, we will see more complex programs by using list, tuple, set, dictionary. So I hope everyone clear with this topic. If you have any questions, please comment down below. That's it for today's video. I will see you in the next video. Until then, keep smiling, keep coding. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel.